Not bad at all. We've got this southern flounder here. He's gonna do it to this as well.
Benny seeds, flour, scratch the skin, and if you can see that moisture that's going to build up, that's the oils, and you can smell if it's an orange. You can smell if it's lemon. Oops. Onion powder, garlic powder, Hungarian, paprika, Dijon, some sumac, some white wine vinegar, pepper blend, some brioche, one tomato. There's some microgreens. So we're gonna do a mix, and this is gonna be lettuce, some arugula microgreens. I'm gonna start with the aioli, do our garlic. I just break it just a little bit to get the skin off some. And we're gonna use about 4 garlic cloves. There's no such thing as too much garlic. And the reason why I don't break it too much, as you see in some videos, like they just straight up smash it, is because then the garlic get all twisted up inside the skin and excess work. That's no need to be taken. Now, just break it, break it. And when you're doing this, I prefer to let people do that more of the thicker part of your knife. Now this knife is kind of pretty consistent through, to be honest, and I actually will hold my blade somewhat pointing down. So if I'm doing this, I won't have that cut of risking cutting myself. And also, it's a little bit more of a leverage. You'll know that you're smashing it. And you can go up some more to smash it just a little bit more. Now I do rough chop. And I'm going to mince these. You can 2 ways that you can do it. You can just do it straight up and just keep on going and going. I am going to use salt. Salt is going to help me grind up the garlic as I'm mincing them. 2 finger pinches, that. Put it on. Now, yes, this is a lot of salt. You gotta remember, this is not going to get hit with salt until after I mix everything. So then I can taste it from there. I bring it, and I do this 1 more chop just to get that salt mixed in. And now, the grinding part is this. So what happens is the salt is also helping me breaking down the garlic, not only from helping adding the coarseness is going to grind it, but also is going to start pulling out some moisture. I just keep going like this. As you can see, it's getting a little bit more translucent. And that's just back and forth, really. Just come. And you see, I'm just literally just rubbing my knife back and forth. And this right here would be considered more of a coarse paste. So if I'm cooking inside a dish, I stop here and throw it in because it's still gonna break down while cooking. But since I'm adding into something that's not really being cooked. All right, forward. Boom. All right, you see that? Sit that right inside there. That should be good to go from there. So I'm only gonna use, the green tops is gonna be for the other dish. I'm just gonna use the white pits, the white part of the green onion or / scallion, however you want to call it. I peel that first outer layer off, and just to work with it a little bit more better. All right, and I just do a rough chop on this. Now for the lemon, just rolling it. Now you can see This one's a little more harder, and as I was breaking it down, it's a lot more softer. So this is gonna have a lot more seeds in it. So I just go ahead and do like this. These are capers right here. Put a little bit of that caper juice inside. If you have any stems, just pick the stems off. And all I do is just crush them.
Too, huh?
Yeah, just add a little bit of that. Take a little bit of this Dijon. I'm only use crystal. And this is just pink peppercorns, white peppercorns, and black. Sumac. Boom. Yeah, sumac has like a little bit of that bitterness. I love using it in a lot of seafood preparation. White wine vinegar. This is going to seem like it's going to be very acidic, but it's not. A little bit of Old Bay, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and now everything to bind it all together, your mayonnaise. That's pretty much it for the aioli. So all I'm doing now is just portioning them. And then what you can also do with those, you do like a fish and grits. I love doing fish and grits with flounder. And if it has roe, I will actually put the roe inside of the grits. But that's fine. So with a little bit of flour, all right? A little bit of your sweet potato flour, which the sweet potato flour is mixed also with your regular flour. Just because too much sweet potato, the sugars in the sweet potato is gonna burn. Well, it's gonna caramelize a lot faster. So you have to balance it out for that won't happen. And then cornmeal. Don't you love some cornmeal? Now, seasoning wise for this, generally the same. Onion powder, garlic powder, Old Bay, and then some salt, some Aleppo pepper, and I toss a little bit of that inside. And that's pretty much it. Hit it with some pepper. And that's pretty much it right there. Good to go. Let's put these bad boys right inside. Oil. I want to spread this oil around. Yeah, let me get some more. All right. So they're pretty good. Kind of still cut it uneven. And as always, unsalted butter. All right. Just trying to make sure I put enough excess oil in that particular area. You have to make sure you dredge this a lot. Usually I have a squeeze bottle. All I'm doing is just filling up some dry spots that I'm noticing. And do a quick cover on that. And I'm not really trying to cover it, but more of letting that heat kind of stay in and not let that cold wind hit it. All right, so that's gonna toast itself. Turn that side down a little bit. Pay attention to these. They can actually get a little bit more color. That's fine. So, what I'm also going to be using the top for is also be able to warm up my buns.
Then you gonna get a plate or something?
We got plates there.
Half of my pickles. So as y'all can see, it's starting to get the color that you want. Mini seeds. Keep it simple and short. It's just like sesame seeds. If you're from here or you've been to Charleston, you ever had like those hard, Benny white crackers?
The wafers.
Wafers. Yeah. That's how it's made. It's literally just like sesame seeds, just a tad bit smaller. And all I'm going to do is toss that right inside here.
That's the worst thing about it, like when people make dry sandwiches and they only put the sauce on one bun.
The only thing is the top is going to be a little bit less. It won't be dripping too much. Some people will bite it from the top, so they'll flip the top bun this way, while the bottom one's upwards. Sometimes that's how I eat burgers sometimes. So it doesn't matter where you flip it, that sauce is still going to touch your tongue no matter what. Tail in, and then boom. Yeah. Pickle. This is called bull's blood beet microgreens. So I just mix both of these up together. Boom.
Y'all hungry watching?
Got another one.
That's the flounder.
Okay.
So it's not bad. Fish cooked pretty much completely through. Not bad.
Not bad at all.